we're all just a little bit paranoid that a bad guy's after us, and maybe there's no bad guy after us, but anyway, I have bad dreams, so maybe there is. Okay, we're not watching a scary movie. I knew it was a scary movie. Oh no, I gotta change the channel. Anyway, this is better. This looks good. Hey, don't they look like Greek gods or something? Speaking of, I heard it again. Shut it. Anyway, that she needs to sweep, clean, cook, and launder, and get, start staying awake more, start visiting the family more before she dies. And, she looks exactly the same as she did before she passed away. It was really cool. Is this real life? Because that felt pretty freaking real. I walked out some stoops, and she had, like, little stone, so beautiful stone square areas, and I walked down a couple of little stone steps, and in a beautiful little home, she was there all by herself or whatever. Because her husband turned out to be a bad guy, I guess. Hold on, this movie looks good. I gotta see what it's called. It's in Spanish. Mi pasa. And Tupe. Anyway, we've got pretty lighting in Tupe. 2018. They got really good movie lighting these days. Really freaking cool. I'm very pleased. Anyway, and beautiful more actors instead of the ugly people. Not that they were all ugly or whatever, but anyway, they're still around, so I'm just saying that. Oh, good, my nose just cleared up. Cool. Glad I didn't do any drugs last night. I got some good sleep. Ooh, good wine. And we're driving the good stuff. I just realized maybe there is no death. And my mom is still well alive because I've seen her in person. Shit, I dropped my shit. Just a little. Just like it. You know what? It was nothing. Okay. Really, I should have told my clue. Oh, what is that right there? God, I hope I'm not falling apart. What is that not? I forgot I'm falling apart. Okay. Alright. I kind of remind myself of Homer's Odyssey. Is my mom really dead or is she alive? Is my family away? Are they keeping away because they know I'm on some Iliad Odyssey to discover the truth about our things in life? Like, does Christianity really exist or not? Is there really a Hetra? Speaking of, as I'm talking to my mom, she shows me her laptop. She puts in cute little earphones, and she, and I go, do you have FaceTime on, like on her laptop? And she goes, yes, I have FaceTime. I don't know what I would do without her. And I go, her, I mean, it's a phone app. It's a phone app, and Evelyn, don't watch this. It's a terrible movie. Terrible. Move it. Change channel. Ugh. Anyway, it's awful. I gotta find elephants on cartoons or something. Anyway, this looks good. Just a Mexican car race. Okay, cool. Back on track. Anyway, she goes, what would I do without, and I go FaceTime, it's an app, you talk to different people. But she says, FaceTime, what would I do without her? Anyway, Michael's not her, for sure. I checked my FaceTime, and I had a bunch of people I knew, and I could talk to them through picture phone anytime I wanted. Like, I had a lot of people I was friends with, but someone I was not friends with. Like, someone would be like, her. Anyway, so I got my suspects. And he's in Spanish. Pretty freaking funny. He looks like a guy I knew on the street. That dude shot like this. Alright, Ford versus Ferrari. I almost said Everett. Historical drama. That was cool. My mom just slammed down with the sound of her car. Mom that she needs to sweep, mop, clean, launder, and eat and sleep less, because she slept a lot, and I said she needed more time with family, and she agreed. And she agreed. She said she would. She said she would, but I knew she wouldn't. She was just gonna sleep all the time. Anyway, she went off to go to sleep, and I'm on her laptop. And I'm scrolling all the images. It looks just like a Facebook Messenger kind of thing, a little squared icon and a name in a rectangular oblong box. And That's Stassi's kid. Anyway, I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling because I have a lot of names and pictures in them. And I see Allie Landry, and I go, oh, she's a really nice one to talk to. I'll talk with her. So I'm talking with her, and I'm talking just for a little bit. And I forget what we were talking about. I seriously do. And I'm half awake, half sleeping. I'm waking up because I'm like, oh, my lover's here, waking up here with me. And I guess he chose the Ferrari, a white one. Cool. Anyway, speeding down the highway now. Zip, zip. Anyway, all the pretty lights. I hate that movie. Nobody's awake. Okay, I didn't make it. Danged. Okay, cool. Don't think of that movie. Whoa, you can watch this one. Alright. So, anyway, I was talking to him. I gotta go. My lover's waking up. And I could feel her, like, waking up. And in my dream, I was like, myself as Nibby. And as I was waking up, I was Nibby, the long-haired Nibby with the reddish brunette. And Dominique was staring at, oh my god. I could feel her or whatever as Nibby. And, being right now, I'm like Gelasia, my other accent, Gelasia, right now on YouTube. Because I go through phases, you know me. You've seen my YouTube videos, I'm sure, maybe not. What is my YouTube name? Oh, I'm not gonna say my name, I hate saying my name. Sounds so weird. Anyway, so I'm on YouTube called My Other Accent. And, I wonder if there's anybody else. Anyway, and you'll never know her name, and you'll never know her name, and you'll never know her name. That's correct. Anyway, so yeah, as I'm stirring awake, I can feel Dominique waking up, and she's like, waking up. And I can feel her, like, feeling me until she's waking up, and anyway, she starts going on about this goddess named Hetra. And she goes, this all reminds me of, because she gets in on the FaceTime with me. And I kind of end it with Allie, because I'd rather be talking to Dominique. Domini. And, so I'm talking, I wake up, I grab a clove. I'm like, this is good stuff. Like, I really wake up, because I'm like, this is good stuff. And I wake up. And I grab a clove, and I'm like, cool, there's an elephant getting more clothes and everything. And she's like, this all reminds me of Hetra, the goddess of war and everything. And I'm like, the goddess of war? She's like, yeah, the goddess of war. Like, she's so the goddess of war because everyone's, like, after her, but nobody's after her because she's, like, the ultimate divine prankster of some sorts. Always stirring up all these cosmic dramas and all this between all those that are if they're after gods. And all if they're after gods are all wondering who is the actual Hetra. Because she sure is the ultimate divine prankster and everything. Because she stirs up all these dramas, makes up all these divine stories, and everyone's wondering, who is this divine Hetra? Because we're after her. Because she really gets our goat. She literally takes our goats. Like, she takes our goats, she takes our goats, she takes our goats. And I'm paraphrasing and rephrasing and fixing this all up and everything. Because that's not actually how Dominique speaks. I'm just rephrasing because the way Dominique speaks is so how Dominique speaks. Because I'm all passionately in love with how she speaks. I'm not that, like, I don't get that written down or whatever. Or express it. But anyway, she's like, Hetra. She goes, yeah, so, she's telling me the history of Hetra and how, like, we're all, like, divine gods. But she didn't actually say that, actually, but I was telling her, I'm like, we're all divine gods? And she was like, yeah, we're all divine gods. It's kind of like how background conversations go. And she's like, yeah, we're all divine gods, and Hetra's the one that's after us. And I go, Hetra's the one that's after us? Oh, I'm not Hetra. And she goes, I think... She didn't say it exactly. Hold on, I got stabbed in the stomach just now. Okay, it's just tiny piercing. Yeah, my belly button. Hey, maybe that'd be cool to get an evil piercing. Nah, I don't have a belly button. Yeah, so Hetra comes along in the store, and I go, Hetra, where'd you going? which could profoundly be the divine day because she was the one listening to all this conversation. And I'm recording the voice memo. 16 minutes and 59 seconds. Now 17:01, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 seconds. Anyway, how come 5 seconds passed so fast when it was only 1? Anyway, so yeah, and I can feel Nibby listening now. She's like, what are you doing? You're making me sound all suspicious or whatever. And I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just recording a voice memo. And that's when I totally got it. We're kind of one and the same, but not one and the same. I totally get it. Because I can feel Nibby here now. She's like, what are you doing? Trying to disguise me as the Lord Hetra. And not Lord Hetra. She's not the Lord. She's not the Lord. She's not the Lord. The God Lord. She's not the God Lord. She's not the God Lord. We're who the God Lord is looking for, or something like that. Anyways, that's a good cover. Because we don't know the truth on that one. That's for sure. I ought to see who's the God Lord. Is there a God Lord? Maybe there is no God Lord. But we think there is. It might be President or Hetra's grandfather, Divine George, not Garoppolo's. Yeah, that might be him. Shit, I'm hearing the evil side again. Anyway, so, I'm trying to figure all this out, right? And, yeah, it's all gonna be working out. It's all gonna be working out. Anyway, I'm gonna keep voice recording because, even though I want to quit right now, I'm just gonna smoke a clove, which sounds pretty good. I can't do it. Anyway, you're probably thinking about it. Anyway, whatever. So there I am in Hetra's world, and I go, Hetra, are you Hetra? What's Hetra's letters all doing? Hey, Hetra rhymes with letra. Do you start this all with letters? Letters. Let her. Letters. Preachers is also a Greek word. So I'm wondering, are we all just a bunch of Greek gods? What if there's really such a thing as Greek unorthodoxy? But what if there's a Greek orthodoxy? And aren't the Greeks the number one excluder ones of the Christian university, all but not faith? Well, here's what I think. I think we're a bunch of Greek gods, because, I kind of look like one of those Greek god statues or whatever, like facially wise, but I look a little different. I look a little Roman, too. I think I'm a mixture between Greek and Roman gods. Like, maybe there was a forbidden hidden affair or something somewhere down the line, a long time before. And not after, but a long time ago, maybe. Hey, I guess I'm telling my story here. But this is a story. This is all truth. These are really real thoughts, real profound thoughts. I'm never making this up. Anyway. And that's when they got her. They're like, are you her? Are you her? Are you her? And I go, don't you say the name. Don't say the name. Whatever you do, don't say the name. But we all know it's her. But anyway, don't get after me. Because, I just go, am I her? Am I her? Why are they implying am I her? Anyway, I know I'm not her. I know I'm not her because I actually visited her. And she has a war-torn not zone. And you know what I think it is? You know what I think her, the Hetra, the her who is Hetra is? This is what I really think, and I think Nivea agrees. I think it's my mom. Our mom. I think Hetra is our mom. And Pasadena is our dad. I don't know. I gotta Google it. I gotta look it up on our web search web pages. But is Hetra related to Pasadena? Because for sure, I think our mom is Hetra. And she's causing all these disturbing trouble. And for sure, the thing is, all this has been a sincerely chore drama that my mom invented just so she could have FaceTime with us after her death. But did she die really? All the more? Really? All the more really? Did she really? Because I've seen her in person with my own 2 eyes. Oh yeah. And I'm back to being Gelasia Nivea again. Capital G, little n. And I go, that's a really good question. Did our mom really die? And did our mom Hetra really die? Did she really die? Anyway, so I'm on the phone with Hetra, not Hetra. I just really got a good inkling Hetra's our mom, because look how much she sleeps, and she's probably doing all this in her fanatic sleep, just trying to get some FaceTime and wake up and enjoy having conversations with her beloved Greek children, her kids, through FaceTime, which she calls her, which I thought was pretty cool. Hey, that's a lot what I do. I call things her. All real good.